No,
Ready?
I'm not holding your hand.
1, 2, 3. This morning, we're leaving. We've got to batten down the hatches, secure the dinghy, stow the miscellaneous interior items including, but not limited to, a rolling pin and a battery-operated candle. We also needed to stash our shade sail. We're using some all-right sailing conditions to move our home on the water to the town of Horta on a new island. But first, I was going to have to back out the mothership from this very tight marina. We're 8 metres wide, and this gap was about 10 or 11. Not much room for error. I'd been dreading the task all week. My heart is in my throat. This is the narrowest squeeze. I think.
Yeah.
We're on control.
You done it?
Floating springtime. Gonna stay.
Jesus.
You've done it!
This is tighter than that one in Sardinia that we did that one time.
Lenny, your mum's amazing. You know that?
One island in the soul. Faial trotting upstream. Sinking down the rail.
I'm Elaynas and this is Riley. And this is our home, La Vagabond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 6 years now, and recently, it's like we're seeing everything for the first time, through a new set of eyes. This is our little boy Lenny. Click the subscribe button to join our voyage every Monday.
We are trying to point as close to the wind as possible. The wind in the afternoon should swing that way a little bit more, which means that we might curve around towards our destination. But as it is, like every single time we go sailing, we're sailing into the wind. But we'll get there by mid-afternoon. How good does it feel to have the sails up again? Lenny, are you just loving this?
He wants his tractor. What do you want, Lenny? You can't play with tractor while we're sailing. Wow, he's never hit the camera before. Now he thinks it's funny. We have had the best time in St. George. I would say, even though all the islands are outdoor islands, like there's lots of things to do outside, that's pretty much all you do. I would say St. George is the best for that. Like there are just so many trails, hiking trails, and even the ocean. There was one really good spearfishing spot. If you missed the last episode, I'll link it. But we went spearfishing off this point, and apparently fishing boats from other islands go to this spot too. There are just parrotfish, it's the most popular everywhere. And out deeper, apparently there's wahoo and stuff, but they're a bit harder to get, obviously. And Riley hasn't met those kind of spear fishermen yet, so he's really looking forward to. We have some contacts in Horta, the place we're going to now, and hopefully he can go out deep sea spearfishing, blue water spearfishing, which he's really excited about. I'm really excited to hike Piku, we both are, but the marina on Piku is very exposed. So we have to go to the island of Faial and to the little town of Horta where there is a good marina, and we're going to get the ferry over to Piku and probably get an Airbnb for a week so that we can both hike Piku at separate times because we have a baby and we don't just trust anyone with Lenny to babysit. So we're going to have to hike Piku separately. It takes like 6 hours, and apparently Horta is just the best. It's like the sailor's place, and that's where we'll do our painting on a wall somewhere. Not sure what we're going to paint yet. Hey, I was thinking maybe
Oh, hello, I didn't know you were filming.
Maybe we should have a competition who can climb Pickle the fastest. Do you want it?
I think you're fitter than me at the moment.
I don't know, I haven't run in like a week.
You would be a faster swimmer and at the moment a better runner than me.
You always say that, but then you beat me in running every time. You got long legs.
I can sprint faster.
Long athletic legs. I'm so annoyed.
Alright, yep.
Competition?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's do it. The wind has died down. We're just sailing past the wonderful island of Pico, and we're going to put up the code 0 because we're going into a light wind. That's what you do. And if you're going at 3 knots or 3.5 like we are, and you can go only 1 knot faster, you've picked up 25%. So in those conditions, it's sort of crazy not to chuck it up. To save ourselves a tiny little bit of work, because we're very lazy, we're going to tack first and then put it up. So we're going to tack early so we can go this way and then this way, and then because tacking with the larger sail is just slightly more difficult.
I don't know if anyone's seen that, but Riley just flew around the front of the sail to get that halyard. I'm drinking the world's worst iced coffee. I didn't want to crank up the blender because Lenny's sleeping and that would wake him up, so I've just thrown instant coffee in with milk and ice, and it's disgusting. And every now and then I get like a crystal of coffee and it sticks to the back of my throat and I nearly die. Breaking my rule here of drinking coffee, but I feel really good today. The sea is super calm, and I can always tell as soon as we leave whether or not seasickness is going to get me. Just while we're on the subject of seasickness, I wanted to say a huge thanks to everyone for your advice that you gave me a few episodes back. I read of a few new things I hadn't known about before, like the relief band, which looks like a watch but actually pulses and sends signals through your body's nervous system. That's been ordered and it's on its way, so I'll be sure to let you know how that goes for me. That's it, we've lost our wind. We're gonna wind it all in and motor to get a spot in the marina. With bottles of empty beer, we all sit, wonder why it all happened. We're happy to have you here. Made it to the Sailors Island. We're in Horta. I think a lot during my runs. Recently it's been about Riley's and my relationship to our audience, you guys, here on YouTube, and how we fit into the social media landscape. We've seen The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Prior to that, we listened to the Rabbit Hole podcast by the New York Times, and Riley began reading The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, but that one didn't stick. Then we read Truth by Tom Phillips, which was pretty funny, and yeah, we've both listened to many podcasts on the topic. These people have highlighted some issues that Riley and I, and probably in particular a lot of other influencers, have been talking about for years. They speak mostly about truth and how fake news spreads 6 times faster than true news. But they also talk about companies and platforms that are demanding your attention around the clock. demanding your precious time. And I really hope that you get something from our videos that benefits you. We're always thinking of more ways that we can make our 15 minutes or so that we spend with you a week better, more entertaining, informative. If there's something you'd like to see more of, or less of, please feel free to let us know in the comments.
Don't grow on themselves. You gotta help out, it's only the start. Slow go, it'll take
Hey, no, you gotta.
'Cause bad times don't fly. So taking happiness to stay.
So first thing this morning, what we're trying to do is, the marina's actually full. So we're trying to find a spot. We thought we saw one the other day when we came in here and got told there was no space for us. We thought we saw a spot, so we're just gonna come see it with our eyes. And the marina guy said we can move if we think we'll fit, because the wind has picked up and the swell, and against that wall, it's not so bad right now, but yeah, it could get bad. So we just want to get the boat nice and safe, and then we can go explore. Yeah, there's so much room. We can definitely fit here.
We will.
Yeah, no, we will. And this wasn't even the spot, babe. The spot I saw was actually further up there. But this one's got heaps of room. Right, this is our spot. We're doing it.
Whatever, when the daybreak comes, she fades away with the rising sun. Why did I fall? Feel the salt on my skin and the water start to drag me in this ocean of mine. It's a treacherous place to swim, and as it starts to reach, I tide out.
Thank you. And we'll use that to swing off, so if you just send it back. Got him.
Waves roll onto the waking light, stars fade back into the night.
Welcome to Horta. Sailors from, I reckon, just about every country in the world have docked here and have found a little space to leave their mark. We heard word about the previous summers here, when this place was pumping, and everyone would drink gins at Peter's Cafe until the early hours of the morning before stumbling back on board. It was pretty quiet here this year though, due to the virus, so we'd have to find fun elsewhere.
And in the youthfulness of day, I feel you start to slip away. Waves roll onto the waking light, stars fade back into.
Get dada, Lenny. Get dada. Get dada. No, mama. No, mama.
Elayna's been very efficient this morning, and she gets funny like that, so I was purposely slowing her down, and she's shitty now. All happy on film now, are ya?
No, I'm saying hurry up. Run.
Just hang on, I just got to tie my shoelaces up.
Tucked into a little nook here. It is the windiest day today. We're going to have this for 3 or 4 days. These are our friends.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Hola, Lenny. Hello.
C'est bon, ça me donne peut-être. Ouais.
You say
The Azores has the richest soil. Absolutely everything grows here. We picked up some veggies, had breakfast, and used our friend's car to get some laundry done. We also needed to buy some paint for our painting. And it looks like it's just up here on the right.
you're sobered up here. I say I'm still drunk off my own tears. 'Cause something tells me
Lenny.
this is the last I
Lenny.
hear of you.
No.
Why can't you see through the
What do you got here?
So many decisions. Couple of rolls. until destination. Wow. And I want a colour that no one else has, but that's hard to find. Like, another one store in
You've run out of patience. I say I'm still waiting for the cadence, 'cause you cracked me open like a coconut, girl. You starting to twiddle your thumbs, and I sung words I wouldn't.
What have we got here? Sonder, the realisation that each passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own.
I'm no artist. I mean, I love that word, and I wanted to share it.
I love
I'm
it
the
too.
worst painter in the entire world. We're going to put Lenny's handprint on it. That's the last touch. To do that is a big operation.
Oh,
Can't even open the damn paint. Okay, ready? Can you put your hand in this? Ready? That's it. Put your hand in it. That's it. Get it nice and painted. Now we're going to stick your hand up here. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3! That's the worst handprint I've ever seen. Oh my.
well, as a painter, I'd say stick to videography.
What? Oh. Yes, Lenny, I know everyone's painting is better than mine. Next week, we go diving and get surprised by this beauty. We also introduce you to our friends and they show us some of their favourite spots on the island. We'll see you guys then.